Today we're talking about Phantom 3 accessories. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Andrew with Bootbox Media again. Today we are going to look at, as I mentioned, some accessories for the Phantom 3. They're all pretty cheap and help protect the drone, help protect your investment. And I think they're probably ones you'll want to go ahead and pick up. So let's take a look here. Okay, so the first thing we are going to take a look at here are the prop protectors that I purchased. Now, I got these on Amazon for $19.99 and came with screws to mount them, longer screws that you needed, and it also came with some string, and it works on the Phantom 3, 2, and 3, but it gives you different screws depending on which you have. As you can see here, you have to undo the screws from each motor and install these little mounting plates on each corner. And then you take these, get that little bastard in there, snap it in. If I can see here, snap it in. As you can see, orange and black, the ones you can get from Phantom or from DJI are white. I went with the orange and black. One, they're the Bootbox Media colors, and two, I like the fact that they're different colors. It helps give another color to try to pick up in the sky if you're against clouds or a blue sky. Something darker helps. As I mentioned, it came with the string. I'm not going to use the string. The only benefit to it is you tie it through these loops and hook it on, and it helps protect stuff coming that might come in, that might be able to make it in between here somewhere. I'm not too worried about that. I just want to protect this from just bumping into a wall or something like that, so I'm leaving it like that. I keep the string with me just in case, but I am not going to use it. I wouldn't be able to easily pop these off and store it if that string was on there. So that's my main reason for not using it, is I can just take these, pop them off, and now it's ready to go back and get stored and not have a bunch of extra bulky stuff on there. So that is accessory number one. Again, those were only $19.99 on Amazon. The one that I purchased is called the Summit Link Snap On Off Prop Guards. Okay, the next thing I'm showing here is actually four things. The first one I will pull out and show here. This came in a little kit. It was only $20.99, and it came with these four things, and I thought it was worth it. So the first thing I'll show you here, this is a lens cap cover, but also hooks to the gimbal to help keep everything steady. It's basically a replacement for the stock plastic one that comes that you slide over the side of the gimbal. This makes it a little easier, and also provides a lens cover to protect it, as you can see there. So I still carry the other plastic one with me. Sometimes I'll stick it on there depending on where I'm carrying it, how much this thing's going to be shaking around, just to give it that extra stability and make it a little more secure. The next piece that came with this kit is a carbon fiber plate. This is designed basically to go on. It's really simple, just clips on at the bottom, and basically that helps protect your camera so nothing can get to it from the bottom. It does come with zip ties if you would like to zip tie it on. I chose not to because I want to be able to easily remove this and stick this in its case, and this prevents it from going in there properly. So that's the second part to it. The third part is a lens hood. I'm sure you probably know what a hood for a camera is, but this just slips right on the front there, and as you can see, helps protect it from the glare of the sun. So that's the third thing there. So we got the protector plate, the lens cover, the lens hood, And then it also came with this, which I don't think is probably completely necessary, although I haven't sat and flown my drone for a long time. But if you look, this is a Dji Next Strap. If you take the remote, there's a little clip spot here right on the front. You can hook it on there. And then this allows you to put it around your neck and it gives you some support. Let go of it, I guess, if you have a reason to let go of it. I don't know why you'd be flying and let go of it. Maybe if it's just landed, you're taking a break. I don't know. Like I said, I probably won't be using it, but it was part of the kit. I figured maybe it'll end up being nice to have. And so I went with that kit. Like I had mentioned, that kit was $20.99, and that was off of Amazon also. So that was a nice little kit for that much. And let's check out what else we got here. The next thing I purchased was this, and it seems kind of weird, but this is basically a hood for your phone to mount onto here. You open it up, this comes around, there's a couple little pieces of Velcro. It's actually designed really well and works great with pretty much any phone. As you can see, I have to use the two little clickers here since I'm not using a iPad, I'm just using my iPhone. And to do that, it has two little grooves cut right there and right there, which allow it to sit just perfectly on there. As you can see, sits down perfectly. You can slide your phone in, lock it, lock it down, and now you have protection from the sun to make sure you can just get a good view of your screen. And I haven't actually used this yet because I haven't had a problem, but I just wanted to have it for a really sunny day. As you can see, at each end there is a hole, so you can get, however you have it flipped, you can get to the bottom plug to plug your phone into the controller. This was, let me see here, I think this was $12.99. Nope, $12 even. And that is for the smaller one. They also offer a larger one that works with something like an iPad or an Android tablet or whatever you might have. But that's all I need there. And then, of course, I got an extra battery. I think I mentioned that before. These are pretty pricey, 150 bucks. But you got to have at least one extra one, and I'm probably going to end up with more than that in the near future, I would imagine. But for now, this works for me because I'm able to charge it in my car on location while I'm using the other one. And they charge pretty fast. I mean, I've noticed that they've charged in less than an hour, it seems like. Now, I usually don't run them completely all the way down to empty, but like I said, they still charge pretty quick. Okay, now we have one more accessory left. Obviously, where do we store all this shit? How do you carry this thing around? I had to pick a bag, and let's see what I came up with here. I went with the, I don't even remember the brand name. OG, Go, I don't even know. Let's see what it was. The Go Professional. Is that right? Anyway, got this off of Amazon. It took me a while to choose between a hard case or a backpack soft like this, and I ended up going with this because I figure the only time I really need a hard case is if I'm going on a plane and taking this with me somewhere. Otherwise, I'll have pretty good control over it and making sure it's safe and all that stuff. If the time comes, I will purchase the hard case, but this is what I got for now because I wanted to be able to carry all of this crap. And the hard case, as I was looking at, unless you got a huge one, wasn't really going to help. I couldn't have it on my back, and this was just going to be easier for me. So let's take a look at this. As you can see, there's a lot of space in here. They advertise it for it to hold the remote here, The quadcopter here, obviously 6 batteries plus 1 battery in it, so 7 batteries total. A little accessory spot, a spot for your iPad or whatever, and then a spot for extra props. And then on top of that, you got pockets, 2 pockets on the side. You got pockets here on the inside. You got all these pockets. There's a lot of extra places to store shit, which I like. I like to condense everything I can to as few of bags as I can, and this was going to allow me to do that. I could carry some extra camera equipment besides just my drone in here if I needed to. So that's why I ended up going with this one, and from what I can tell, I mean, it looks pretty nice. I haven't had to carry it around a lot of places with this yet, but the one thing I can tell you is with these prop guard covers, I did have to cut out and down some extra space around here where they go. So that was just one thing that needed to be done in order for it to fit properly. I will put my lens cap cover on here and load this up and pretty much show you how everything fits in here. Done. It's all in there. No more shit laying around everywhere. If you're like me, I tend to just leave stuff laying around all over the place. So this helps me kind of keep stuff together. And like I said, it's nice. It provides some extra room. If you're looking to carry maybe some additional camera gear or a GoPro, I have a nice little case for my GoPro that it all fits in nicely, a bunch of accessories. And it fits in here also. So it's nice to kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And it's got safety clasps. It's got belt things to help it go around your waist to help take some load off of you. But this isn't that heavy, so I don't see really ever needing that stuff. I've read that some people cut that stuff off. I'm not going to cut it off, but I have read that people do that. One last thing to mention that they provide you with are these 4 little caps that go right on top of each engine, motor, whatever you want to call it, and protect those from any damage. They do stick up out of the foam slightly, so that is something to be careful of. But as far as I can tell, especially with those caps on there, this is going to be safe, at least for, again, the stuff I'm using it for. If you're going to ship it, I would look into a hard case. But for now, that is what I have. If I change my mind, find out I don't like this thing, I'll definitely let you know. Besides that, Andrew Box Media here. Thank you for watching. Would love if you would subscribe, check out my channel. I'm trying to get some followers. I'm going to start making some more fun videos. These are just kind of reviewing this, telling you guys some input, you know, about the quadcopter, because I know a lot of people are interested in them right now and are trying to decide what to buy, when to buy, and all that stuff. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them my way. Thanks for watching.
Hey, ooh,